Fake HOA demanded a helicopter be towed, didn't expect it to go national. What happens when one woman's outrage spirals into a national spectacle? Karen HOA stood in the heart of Millwood Square, her voice piercing the evening air like a siren. She wasn't just upset, she was livid. Her face flushed crimson as she jabbed a manicured finger at a sleek black helicopter parked awkwardly on the edge of the public lot. To her, it wasn't just a vehicle. It was an affront, a symbol of everything wrong with the world. "This monstrosity is an eyesore," she shrieked, her words echoing off the brick facades of nearby shops. "I'm the president of this neighborhood's HOA, and I demand it be towed immediately." The crowd, a mix of curious passers-by and annoyed locals, exchanged bewildered glances. A helicopter? Towed? This wasn't just absurd, it was unhinged. Karen's crusade began weeks earlier, rooted in her self-appointed role as the neighborhood's unofficial dictator. Millwood, a quaint urban enclave, had no formal HOA, but Karen acted as if she ruled one. She'd spent years terrorizing residents with her rules: no loud music, no unapproved lawn decorations, no parking past 6 p.m. without her say-so. Most ignored her, knowing her HOA was a fiction she'd concocted to control the block. But this time she'd gone too far. The helicopter belonged to Dr. Elena Marquez, a trauma surgeon who'd landed it in the lot after an emergency medevac mission. Exhausted, Elena had parked it temporarily, with city approval, to rush to a nearby hospital. Karen, however, saw only a violation of her imaginary authority. She didn't care about the context. She cared about power. The truth unraveled as Karen's tantrum escalated. She'd called the police, the mayor's office, even a local towing company, demanding the helicopter's immediate removal. "This is a residential area," she bellowed, though Millwood Square was a mixed-use zone with cafes and boutiques. Bystanders tried reasoning with her. "It's a medevac chopper," a barista from the corner coffee shop called out. "It saved lives today." Karen scoffed, tossing her hair. "I don't care if it's the president's. It's blocking my view." Her view, apparently, was the pristine sight line from her overpriced loft to the square's fountain. The crowd's murmurs turned to jeers, but Karen doubled down, grabbing a metal chair from a nearby patio and hurling it at a shop window. Glass shattered, and gasps rippled through the onlookers. She wasn't just demanding a tow, she was destroying property to make her point. Enter Marcus, a quiet street vendor who sold handmade bracelets near the square. He'd watched Karen's antics for years, always staying out of her crosshairs. But that evening, he'd had enough. Unbeknownst to Karen, Marcus was also a part-time vlogger with a modest but loyal online following. As she raged, he pulled out his phone and started live streaming. "Yo, Millwood, check this out," he whispered into the camera. "This lady's losing it over a helicopter that's here to save lives." His calm narration contrasted with Karen's chaos, and his followers, then thousands, soon tens of thousands, tuned in. The twist? Marcus wasn't just any vendor. He'd once been a journalism major, and his knack for storytelling turned the live stream into a gripping exposé. He zoomed in on the handwritten sign Karen had posted on the helicopter: "Tow this now or face my HOA fines." The absurdity of her fake authority was now broadcast to the world. The confrontation peaked as police arrived, their sirens cutting through the dusk. Karen, undeterred, marched up to the lead officer, a no-nonsense woman named Sergeant Patel. "Arrest the owner of this thing," Karen demanded, pointing at the helicopter. Patel, who'd already been briefed about the medevac, crossed her arms. "Ma'am, that chopper's here legally. You, however, just vandalized a storefront." Karen's jaw dropped. "Me? I'm protecting this community." The crowd erupted, some shouting, "You're not our HOA." Others held up phones, capturing every second. Marcus's live stream chat exploded with emojis and comments. "Karen's done for, and get her." Then came a bombshell. Dr. Elena emerged from the hospital, still in scrubs, her face weary but resolute. "That's my helicopter," she said, her voice steady. "It brought a kid to surgery an hour ago. Who's trying to tow it?" The crowd parted, all eyes on Karen, whose bravado faltered. Karen's collapse was swift and spectacular. As Elena spoke, the crowd turned on Karen, their anger no longer restrained. "You're harassing a doctor?" a mother shouted, clutching her toddler. Marcus's live stream caught every moment Karen's stammering excuses, her attempt to storm off, only to be stopped by Patel, who slapped handcuffs on her for vandalism and disorderly conduct. The internet took it from there. Clips of Karen's meltdown went viral, dubbed Helicopter Karen by morning. National news picked up the story, with headlines like "Fake HOA President Demands Medevac Chopper Towed." Social media roasted her. Memes of Karen yelling at helicopters flooded X, and a petition to ban her from Millwood Square gained thousands of signatures. Her fake HOA was exposed as a sham, her fines revealed as extortion attempts. Neighbors came forward with stories of her bullying, demanding payments, threatening lawsuits, even keying cars that violated her rules. Karen, once the neighborhood's self-styled queen, was now its pariah. The fallout didn't end there. Karen's employer, a local real estate firm, fired her after the scandal tanked their reputation. Her loft, it turned out, was rented, and her landlord, fed up with complaints, evicted her. Dr. Marquez, meanwhile, became a local hero. The city council honored her, and Marcus's live stream earned him a sponsorship deal, his follower count soaring. Millwood Square, shaken but united, held a community meeting to ensure no one could fake authority like Karen again. They even put up a new signpost in the square, this one reading, "No fake HOAs. Just real neighbors." It was a small but powerful reminder of what they'd overcome. In the end, Karen's story wasn't just about her downfall, it was about a community reclaiming its voice. Elena continued her life-saving work. Marcus kept vlogging, and Millwood thrived without Karen's shadow. The saga of Helicopter Karen left a lasting lesson. Power built on lies crumbles under truth. What do you think? Was Karen's meltdown a one-off? Or do we all know a Karen who needs to be called out? Share your thoughts, because stories like this remind us to stand up for what's right.